Today we got an early pair of sneakers that I actually have been waiting for hella long. I originally camped out for these when they released in 2012. And I'm so excited to have them in hand. In this video, we're gonna go over my first impressions, what I think about the shoe quality-wise and all that. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I am gonna give you my brief rating on the Jordan 5 Grapes, letting y'all know if I feel like this is a cop or nah. I may be a little biased, so take that with a grain of pepper, but I am gonna show y'all all the little details. If you do end up enjoying this video, make sure you leave a like on it down below. 400 likes is the goal for this video, and I do wanna apologize for being a little bit inactive lately. I literally just got surgery, still currently going through recovery, so it has been a little tough to get in front of this camera and make this content for y'all, but I do appreciate y'all patience. We will eventually get back to a regular scheduled program. I decided to get these in a size 10, which is my original size for Jordan 5s. And first and foremost, I do want to shout out the homie Marv. I'm gonna put his shit right here. Low-key homie be having all the heat, and we've been chopping it up to see if I could get y'all some access on early heat. If that's something y'all would be interested in, let me know in the comments, because I could low-key get access on some of these early pairs if y'all do want to cop them. But I don't want to yap too much, so let's go ahead and get into the Grape Jordan 5s. This box does have the quality control sticker and a divider between both pairs, so that's what y'all should expect on retail. But right here we got the Jordan 5 Grapes. They still give that same smell from when I copped them back in the day. I don't know what it is about Jordan 5 Grapes, but they have a distinct gluey smell that I can't explain, bro. It doesn't smell like any other sneaker that I've owned. Let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about in the comments. But smelling these right here low-key takes me right back to when I was camping out for these hoes. And I'm so excited to finally have them in the collection. This is damn near top 5 Jordans that I own. It might just be simply because of nostalgia for me personally, but I cooked this pair when I had them in high school. I might even throw the picture up here for y'all, bro. Yes, I had the polo fit. I thought I was this shit. Right here we got them in their full glory. In the back you have that emerald Nike Air stitching, as well as that grape going all around the ankle. Probably one of my favorite parts, because these do remind me of the Aqua 8s, which are actually dropping later this year. I don't know what it is about purple on Jordans that it just makes it look ever so spicy, bro. The shape on these is low-key perfect, bro. They look just like the OGs. They have that high cut on the toe box, which I feel like for a while Jordan Brand was fucking up on. They were making this a little too low, which made the toe box look too big, but on these, it's damn near perfect, bro. Jordan Brand has been snapping when it comes to the shape of these Jordans, and this is another one where I definitely cannot complain. Like I said before, I am a little bit nostalgic when it comes to this pair, so I will give them a 10 out of 10 off the rip, just off that alone. But if I'm talking about materials, they're pretty decent, you feel me? You can't really expect too much when it comes from Jordan Brand. It's nothing tumbled, but it definitely feels better than the pair that released previous, because them shits low-key had the dookiest leather I've ever seen in my life. I still love them though, but they deadass felt like plastic. Got that aqua vibe on the tongue, definitely clean. Air Jordan on the back. This is actually a solid ass pair that's set to release June 21st at a retail of $210. If I'm not mistaken, the previous version of these released at $160, which is a big ass price gap. We're talking $50. And if I'm being honest, it's still a little bit low compared to a lot of the other Jordans we've been seeing. I think Jordan 4 white cements dropped at like $225, $230, which is crazy, bro. But I'm not here to yap on. We do have the outsole on these, which is looking spicy. Back of them, spicy. Flip them to the side, and they looking even a little bit better, bro. I'm so gassed to throw these on feet. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, because the on foot video for these is definitely gonna drop hopefully next week. But for now, first impressions. If y'all are excited to see the on foot for the Grape 5s, comment, throw them shits on in the comments so I could drop that ASAP for y'all. But I think this year, low-key, Jordan Brand has been going crazy with the Jordan 5s. I don't know if it's the year of the Jordan 5 or what it is, but earlier this year, we got the metallic 5s. We got Awake New York 5s dropping later this year. Fire Reds are coming back. These shits, which, bro, come on. We had metallic 5s drop earlier this year, and these took the streets by storm, bro. We haven't seen a pair of 5s resell for $400 $450 in probably forever, bro. If it wasn't a Virgil collab, it just wasn't happening. And these are dead ass going for $450, a OG colorway same year. That's kind of crazy to think about. But now that I'm looking at both of these, the shape on them is different, bro. Look at these and look at these. You can see how that piece wraps around higher on the Grape 5s. And low-key, I think it looks way better. Metallic 5s have a lower cut around the toe box, while the Grapes almost look similar to the off-white 5s when it comes to the cut. You can see how this piece comes way higher, similar to the off-whites. And when you look at the Metallic 5s that dropped this year, the cut is way lower, making the toe box look bigger. That's just me nitpicking as a sneakerhead, but I will break these down a little bit more in detail once I do the full review for them. I'm excited to throw these on feet, probably more than any other shoe I've bought this year, simply just based off of the fact that I actually own these. I put miles into them. I have memories in them. I just love this pair right here. Once again, shout out to the homie Marv for plugging me on these. We might be working on some shit soon, so let me know down below if y'all want some early heat straight from here. Authentic, obviously, no bullshit. Y'all can see these are coming straight from where they supposed to come from. Cut on these, spectacular. Color on them, too clean. Shape is crazy, bro. There's nothing I could complain about when it comes to this pair. And that's kind of the gist of this video, bro. I don't really want to ramble on for too long because I am going to drop a full detailed review on them where I will compare them to other 5s and show y'all every little detail when it comes to the Grape 5s. In my opinion, this is a 9 out of 10. If I'm being hesitant, you feel me? For me personally, it's a 10 out of 10 sneaker, no debating. But I know a lot of y'all do be nitpicking, so I try to play both sides just to give y'all a little taste. But I definitely can't complain. Let me know in the comments if you are gonna pick these up when they do drop on June 21st. I honestly think these are gonna sell out simply because they're not gonna drop as much quantity as we saw for the Metallic 5s. When it comes to the more obscure colorways, they typically do less quantity for them, which makes them sell out a little faster, especially with Jordan Brand doing what they've been doing lately. They've been trying to low-key bring shit back and it's been working. So I think these might end up selling out. We're just gonna have to wait and see what prices are talking about right before the release, because that typically does dictate what people end up doing when they do drop. But that pretty much does it for this video. If y'all enjoyed, you know exactly what to do. 400 likes down below is the goal. If y'all want to see the on foot, comment, throw them shits on, and I'll throw them on feet as fast as I humanly can. Also be on the lookout because we got a bunch more content on the way. I appreciate each and every one of y'all who do come back to the channel and show love. It means more than y'all would ever imagine. If you made it this far into the video, comment 2 things you're excited for from this summer. If y'all been tuned into the channel, you probably know what I'm excited for, so I'm not really gonna bring it up again. But let me know some shit that you're excited for. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Spend some time with your loved ones because you don't know how much time we got left. And all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in one of these 2 videos. That's what YouTube's recommending you to watch based on your previous history. Low key, they might be on to something, bro, because one of those 2 videos might just make you subscribe. And if you do enjoy it, shit, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.